So let's say, yeah, how are we going to look at this? The first thing we are going to notice is that in the even the hourly setup, we are kind of in the middle of that zone in the pivot, top being at 55,000, and the low bottom being at 49,300, and then S5 being at 46 500 area. So after noticing that, we also noticed that the 4-hour Bollinger Band, this is the 4-hour Bollinger Band with two standard deviation. We can increase the standard deviation even, and it doesn't really change. It just gets more wider. So uh, we can see that after this trend rally since the first week of February, this has gone into a very strong compression zone for the last how many, like 4 or 5 days. So there is going to be a breakout or breakdown based on that. Now let's how are we going to analyze that, what side of the market we are on. So our 4-hour patterns tell us that on the Fisher, sorry, this is the hourly. Sorry, this is the hourly pattern. Tells us that the Fisher is down. Price action is inconclusive, so it's kind of bearish, and the wick, like larger volume spikes, have been bearish mostly in the last few days. So if we see among since the like last Saturday, all the larger volumes, most of the larger volumes have been bearish. Domin- so dominance on that side is much higher. Next, what we look at is the MAs as well. So if we look at the positioning of the 250 MA, it's just the 50 has just crossed below, which is a bearish sign as well on the hourly scale. Uh, Super trend is obviously at the moment kind of bullish, and if we wait for the bearish, uh, we would only enter after 51K, meaning we would be exposed to $2,000 or upside risk, which should nullify the trade based on the risk to reward category. So we have to think along that line as well, how to properly set up a trade. So what we can do is go to the 4 hourly, and it would be a little more easier. It will get a little better uh, for visualization point of view as well, from a visualization point of view. So if we enter that pivot here as well, we'll see that the pivots are kind of the same areas. So pivots are not changing. Uh, they remain on based on the price action in similar levels. The volume, if we look at it again, sorry, if we look at it again, it's kind of dominated by the bearish side of the market since in the last 7 days or so. So we are seeing larger red candles, red volume candles than long ones, it's like bullish ones. The Fisher on this side is naturally bullish because we had that huge rally this month, and that is being priced in. So Fisher is not going to turn quickly. So what the issue arises here is that even if we try to, like, let's say, uh, plan a super trend confirmation trade, it would not be according to this strategy, because the Fisher would still be bullish, and would be trading against the Fisher, which is against the strategy by nature. So that's the complication we are having with the trade. And now we go to the daily super trend, which is which is still again very bullish, but at the top it's creating some sort of a exhaustion pattern, and obviously the Fisher being very bullish at the moment. So that's the issue. We have a idea of a trade, but no way to execute it really without going against our strategies. So that's the issue. So that's why if we go to some other indicators, uh, like the longer term, sorry, like the longer term RSIs and moving average crossover convergence divergence. So this is has been pretty bearish from the last week or so. And if we go to even higher on the daily standard, we are in an exhaustion area around 80, and then coming down on the RSI, and our MACD is about to like come down with the histogram also kind of turning on the other side. So these things are kind of key for us. But if you look at let's say other factors on the more hourly scale, uh, it's kind of harder to short like long this market anyway. The RSI is coming down. We have a direct target of the like support of the pivot. We have a like parabolic SAR signal that came out on 20th, the day before yesterday. But again, you see the when the signal kick is coming down, it's closer to 51,000. So that creating that execution issue that I was talking about. So that's why I didn't give this as a proper opportunity. But it's something that is that that seems likely, but we really under the R strategy have no way to execute it. Whatever we do, we are gonna either expose ourselves to like larger risk, and or not just get the opportunity at the right time. Yeah, that's about it.